Hey, you. So I'm here at one of my favorite beaches here in Maine. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a little before sunset at the end of a pretty fantastic working day. And I am doing my 2 mile walk because I had a health threat. I had a health scare. And it's been really valuable for me. So I wanted to talk to you about it because it so perfectly illustrates divided will and perspective flipping, which are two things that I talk to you a lot about. And I talk to you about them in business aspects generally, but this is a really good illustration, so I wanted to share it with you. I will tell you personally, I have been fairly miserable lately. My body doesn't feel good. It's having all sorts of weird symptoms. My pelvic floor has left the building. It's gone. I don't know where my pelvic floor is. It shit the bed. It left the building. I've gained weight. I don't feel good. My body hurts. My back hurts all the time. And starting in pandemic, as many of us, I sort of was like, hey, there's an international pandemic going on. I can eat whatever the fuck I want. So, and we were stocking up on food. So like, it's really important in a pandemic if you're gonna make a storehouse that it contains potato chips, right? You're with me, right? And ice cream. So there's pandemic weight, and not feeling good in my body has really, really impacted how I feel about myself, which has really, really impacted how I show up in my business because they're all connected. And so I've had the sense, and basically what I was like is like, you know what? It's too much work to make a whole bunch of changes. There are all these reasons not to make changes. I cook the food for the family. No one wants to eat really healthy all the time. There are all these reasons to not really take it seriously. And between you and me, what I thought was, if anything ever turns up squinky in my health, then I'll take this seriously. Guess what happened? Something turned up squinky in my health. And I booked a physical, which I haven't had since before pandemic. And they did fasting blood work. And, oh, look at this little bug. I'm going to show you this little bug. I don't know what it is. Do you see this little guy? Oops. There. Let's see. Back camera. There he is. See him? How about if we lift him to higher ground? Because, come on, buddy. Because, we have an insect rescue. This is what rescue workers do. We rescue everyone all the time. Let's just move him to higher ground because the tide is coming in. Ooh. Okay. So I had fasting blood work done, and it showed that I was 6 points from full-blown diabetes with liver or abnormalities. So that's pretty sobering, no pun intended. And what the doctor said was, we're going to give you 30 days and we're going to redo the blood work and let's see what it says. And if we're seeing the same things, we got to do something drastically different. So I thought, well, you get what you ask for. Now's the time to take it really seriously. And will you think I'm insane if I tell you that, I mean, it's not like I was relieved, but there was a part of me that was like, okay, thank you for the push. Now we got to get real. Shit's about to get real up in here. And I instantly changed my diet, eating mostly plant-based foods. Really fine with it. I mean, there's some amazing like sugar substitutes these days, so I'm not feeling sugar craving. I cut out a lot of meat, eating plants all day, every day. I resolved that every day I will either go to a kickboxing class or walk 2 miles. So thank you for coming with me on my 2 mile walk today. Usually Sully comes, but he hurt his leg doing a bunch of stuff around the house. So it's just you and me here today. And I appreciate your company. Um and gonna do a couple of other things. I'm gonna start some strength training with my friend Sarah from Samudra Studio in Biddeford. Um, so doing some other like low key things like that. But the point that I want to get to is that what is the point that I want to get to? Really, I just wanted to get you on a walk with me. Thank you for coming on a walk with me. The point I wanted to get to is that sometimes we need a push to take the scary actions. And honestly, I thought that doing all this would feel a lot worse. It actually all feels really good. And maybe it's just that I was ready. Um, but sometimes it takes a push. And the push generally won't come from inside you. And we might be talking about, like looking at your business. This might be the push to finally hire your first team member. This might be the push to finally get someone writing your sales copy. This might be the push to join one of my programs. That's a cool push. Um, this might be the push to like get visible in a way that you're supposed to get, and you just haven't been able to do it. But it's sort of a not be careful what you ask for, but be aware what you're asking for and take the leap. You're so freaking powerful. Take the leap when the little push comes at your back and do the thing that felt uncomfortable or hard or scary or like you didn't really have enough motivation to do it yourself. So I'm really grateful for the too high blood sugar and the liver abnormalities. I feel like I'm working with my body to really co-create health at this point. And I feel really grateful that it nudged me in a way that was not over the edge and gave me choice. And I'm trying to apply this to my business too. It's like, what is my business trying to tell me? Like, let me see if I can hear it before it sort of shoves me in the back. And one of the things that it's telling me right now is just rest. Just rest and chill a little bit and stop pushing. Just stop pushing. That's one of the things that I've heard in the last week or two. So I wanted to share this with you. I hope it was helpful. If you have any plant-based recipes you want to share with me, email me or post them below. You can always just reply to one of my emails and tell me what plant-based foods you're eating. I don't like eggplant. I won't really eat eggplant. It makes my mouth itch. Tell me what you're doing these days to love up on yourself and to listen to yourself. And tell me how it connects to what you're seeing or not seeing in your business. I really want to hear that from you. Anyway, I'll stop dragging you on this walk. Can I just give you like one more look? Because it's just, oh, do you live near an ocean? I love, I love this ocean. Do you see the island out there? I don't know if you can see it. And then that's Biddeford Pool. And then there are all those cute little houses tucked away. And then there are happy ocean feet and just the surf. Just stay here with me for a second and let's watch the surf. Take a deep breath, and whether you can smell sea air or not, just imagine how it smells. It's so good. All right. I will let you go and continue on to whatever you were doing before you happened upon this video. But thank you so much for taking a walk with me, and I'll see you on the other side.